Hello, welcome to our homestead. Today Ron and I are pretty excited because we just had an arrival of our first seed potatoes. We have ordered certified organic potatoes, which are heirloom seed potatoes from Wood Prairie Farm. And when we were doing our research, we were actually finding it pretty hard to find a place where we could order white potatoes and sweet potatoes. So we contacted this company, we found this one, and we did some research in the booklet. We actually looked up, it's a pretty neat chart because it tells you the potato right here and then you follow along, and like for example, this is one that we bought right here. This is Red Cloud, and Red Cloud, when you follow along, it says the maturity is mid-season, the size of the plant is medium, and then it tells you that it's easy to grow, fairly easy to grow. And so we ordered a few. We didn't really know exactly what kind we wanted, so we studied it and came up with some ideas, and then we contacted Wood Prairie Farm, and they recommended that we get this sample box. And so right here are the 4 different kinds we've bought, and they're right here. So this one right here is Elba, this one is Dark Red Norland, this one is Yukon Gold, and this one is Red Cloud. And this sample pack, I know it seems really small, but we paid about $20 for this sample pack. But we won't ever have to buy these types of potatoes again because they will make our seed potatoes in future. So Ron and I have been really studying, as you've heard us talk about, the Back to Eden series. And so we've selected a couple of places outside where we're just actually going to use the wood chips on top and plant these directly into the ground. What they were telling us to do is we're going to actually get a potato and pick a couple of eyes on the potato and cut out a piece that's about the size of a small egg. And then we plant that in the ground, and then from that we will get our future seed potatoes. So we thought we would start a small garden of potatoes this year, white potatoes, and then go ahead and build it from there. So as we get potatoes in the future, we'll be able to expand the garden. And then what I'm doing is, they sent me these really pretty, it looks like kind of a postcard of each one of the potatoes that we purchased. And so what I'm doing is I'm actually putting them into a little Ziploc bag like this. And then I have this nifty gadget I've been wanting to show you. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these before. They don't work super great, but they're good enough to do a small job. Let me see if I can get this. Everything's backwards. Okay. It's called Super Sealer. And Super Sealer is this little gadget right here. You put a couple of AA batteries inside of it in this little compartment. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. And then they have a little flip on there, and you take the flip and you move it out of the way, and there's a little wire. So you're just taking the top plastic up here, it's like a little foam, and this wire is sitting on a foam, and you depress it. You got to hold it down for a little while to warm it up, and then you can actually seal things into plastic containers. So this was my plan for like sealing up chip bags and things like that, or even rice bags, just to make them last longer. So that's what I'm doing is I'm writing on the back of the card all of its information that's in this chart right here that we learned about. So we're going to know what we have, okay? So like for instance on this card right here, you're going to see that the maturity is mid-season and the size of the plant is medium, and we're supposed to plant the plant 10 to 12 inches in row spacing. Okay, and then I'm putting it inside of this plastic Ziploc bag, and I'm going to seal it on all sides so that it will stay dry outside in the weather. And then I'm going to staple it to a stick and put the stick in the ground so I'll know what potatoes I have where in the garden. Until I can come up with something real pretty and creative and have time to do that. Okay, so I just wanted to show you this is our seed potatoes, and we're really excited. We're hoping to get some in the ground today. And I'm just doing my prep work right here until Ron gets back home, and then we're going to go outside and start getting our gardens going. So we'll let you know how the potatoes work out. Hopefully you'll be seeing videos of us harvesting them and cooking them. So that's all for today. See you next time.